Hello, everyone. This is Nathan Bridges from Nathan's Vegas, and today I'm with IMG Academy football player Terrell Foster. Thank you for joining me today.
I appreciate it for having me. Yeah.
No problem. I'll start with my first question. How old are you when you started playing football?
I started playing around like third grade, and and then I played in fourth, but then I just stopped playing because my mom didn't like me getting hurt and stuff. And then I started playing again in seventh, and ever since then, like that's when I've been playing. I got serious. I was for up until like ninth grade, I wasn't really taking it serious, and then all of a sudden when I got freshman year, I was just like, yeah, I wanna this is what I wanna do,
So
and so I
first,
just started trying.
so first you stopped since your mom didn't want you to get hurt or anything.
Yeah. She wasn't with me because I frequently got hurt every once in a while. So she wasn't really with that.
And then so you started taking it seriously. Like once you got to your freshman, you knew you wanted to like play in college.
Yeah. I knew I wanted to like aim for the NFL.
Did you play any other sports?
Yeah, track. In in middle school, I wanted to play. I played basketball and track for a little bit. And I played track in freshman year, but I didn't play track in IMG because you have to switch your schedule and stuff to do all that.
So you have to switch your schedule at IMG.
Yeah, because since there's morning school and afternoon school. So like we practice football team practices in the morning and then we go to school around like 1:15. But or at least the track that I run, they go to school in the mornings
Oh,
and then they practice in the afternoon after they get to school.
so how long does your school go then, like when you're afternoon?
Uh I'd say about like 4 hours about. Yeah, because it goes from like 1:15 to 5:45. That's a little bit more than 4 hours, but yeah, about 5:45.
That's a
But
cool
if you
schedule.
have all three classes, but like it switches from an A schedule to a B schedule every day.
Which is
Mhm. Yeah.
what's it been like playing for IMG Academy, which is one of the best football programs in the country?
It's helped me like learn a lot about football just in general and like see the talent that's around me and like in the country and all that. Since I'm playing with like some of the best people in the country, like helps me get better like every day. Just practice is like it's just a whole thing because we're training hard, we're trying to be better. Like everyone's making each other better. That's something you don't really get anywhere else in high school football, to be honest.
So that helps you get better since everyone, like a lot of them, everyone's pretty much going to play in college, and you're all like,
Yeah, and everyone who like doesn't have it yet, like there's offers or that recognition that they're trying to work hard to get, and then they're hanging with people 5, 4 stars, 3 stars who are out here trying to get it.
everyone has the same goal.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Looking back, what was your first season doing varsity football like?
Actually, my first season of varsity football was my 10th grade year because I broke my leg in ninth grade. So it like first season of varsity was just like it was interesting because the varsity team at IMG is like it's really organized compared to like a lot of other high school programs, and it was just like we're trying to everyone's still trying to be good. They're trying to make it up to national. They're trying to get ranked. They're trying to get offers. So it's just mad. It's really competitive. It's like yeah, it's really competitive no matter which team you're on.
So it's competitive, like everyone, because everyone wants like a ring.
Yeah,
Everyone,
everyone's trying to show someone up. Everyone's trying to get better, win a rep, do better than the person across from them, even if you're on your team or not.
is it a recruiting process when you are in middle school to play for IMG Academy?
You said what?
Is it like a recruiting thing, like when you go to IMG?
Yeah, kind of. It depends. Cause for me, I came for a camp, and after that, they had interest in me, and they were like, yeah, you can. We love to see you down here, and we worked out like stuff with how I could get down here, and I was able to get go down to IMG to play football. But for certain people, like usually some people might get in touch with you, or you might be able to get in touch with one of the coaches. It's different for a lot of different people on the team.
So it's a lot of different ways that you can get on the team.
Yeah, like you can get in contact with the coaches and stuff. It's just that they see talent in you and they see an opportunity to make you better, or they see talent and skill that's already there. They see interest and they'll try to get you.
Is it far from you?
You said what?
Is it far for you, the school?
A bit, because I live out in Kennesaw, Georgia. So it's like usually I just take a flight out whenever I need to come back home. So it's like an hour and a half flight. So it's right next to Atlanta.
Isn't that where Justin Fields is from?
Yeah. He went to my high school.
Oh, really? Harrison?
Yeah, Harrison. Yeah, he went to my high school.
That's cool.
Yeah, but he graduated before I became a freshman, so I really didn't know. Some of my friends do though.
If you were a freshman when he was a senior, you could have been on QB1 Beyond the Lights.
I could have. I could have. I really could have. Could have got my camera time in. Yeah, but nah.
This past season, you went 8-0, blew every team out you played, scoring over 40 points in every game, and the most an opponent scored on you was 14. What was it like being so dominant, and what was your biggest takeaway from this past season?
I'd say like at least defensively wise, like it shows like it really helped me see like every position has a job, and if like everyone does their job like correctly, you don't have to worry about what the person to the left of you is doing and the right of you doing. Like you should already like once you get it, everything just clicks and like you just already know what you're supposed to be guarding, what you're supposed to be reading, and like you know who the guy to your right and left is reacting to, which they see, and it just helps, especially when you get it down. Because it's like certain games, stuff just clicked after a good couple seconds of the game, and everything just started flowing.
So, like, it showed you that if you don't have to worry about anybody else if you do your job and everyone's doing it.
Like it's like about like you're not have to worry about everyone not messing up on their job. Yeah. Like you know the person to the left of me is gonna do their job right, and the person to the right of you is gonna do their job right.
You guys like held us Duncanville to 6, right?
Or yeah, was that it? I think it was like 13. It was a field goal and a touchdown. Yeah, it was a field goal and a touchdown.
That's pretty impressive. They're a good team.
Yeah, they're a good team. A lot of teams we played were pretty good. It probably wasn't as strong as the schedule as other years at IMG, but it was definitely what we could do since COVID.
Oh, because like not everyone was playing.
Not everyone was allowed to play. Not everyone could get down at IMG. It was just a lot. It was a lot of stuff that like was complicated because of COVID.
Like California wasn't playing.
We probably would have been. We're not even allowed in California or play at California teams regardless. We got lucky to play Duncanville actually, because we're at first for a couple of years they didn't want us to play over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had like this thing where the coaches told us not to schedule any teams against IMG in Texas.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What was the game like this past season where you got to travel to Duncanville in Texas to play against them?
What was the game like?
Yeah.
It was crazy because like it was definitely one of our most hyped up games. So like we were all ready. It was all ready for like a crazy game. But we were ready to beat them because it was like we got in the hotel. We was just all hyped. We was just talking about what we finna do, how late we finna be that day. And then we just like but once we got to that stadium, it was like, wow, we really here.
So it's just like
we really in here.
Everyone was hyped because it was a huge game.
Yeah. Plus, it was like we heard about the stadium we playing in. It was especially for me. I never played no stadium that big before, so I was just like, wow, this is crazy.
So the stadium was huge.
Yeah. They had like a limit on how many people could come, but still, that was a lot of people. Wow. That was still a lot of people for me.
That makes sense because in Texas, everything's bigger.
Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say.
What do you feel your biggest strengths on the field are?
Uh, I definitely say probably one of my biggest strengths is like from my size having like as much mobility as I have because I'm able to go into coverage as a linebacker compared to like most other linebackers. I'm able because they have me more of a nickel kind of position. So I do a lot of press coverage. I can end up in man against slots. I can end up in zone against the slots and the tight ends, and I can do my job pretty good. And I use my hands pretty good. I still have a lot of work on, but those are definitely some of my key points.
So you have like a lot of versatility on defense.
Yeah, I like to try to like be kind of like Isaiah Simmons, at least how he was used at Clemson. That's kind of how like I want college coaches to see me.
He was good.
So the grow and stuff. Yeah.
What were you feeling when you got your first offer from Boston College?
Just like I was like, it was more like surreal for me because I was like, wow, I've been working like my butt off for like a year and a half, and I'm like, and I still don't even feel like I was there yet to begin the offer yet. Like it was like I felt like I still had like 10 steps to go till I was able to be. I was like I was good enough to have that offer, and like I'm still trying to live up to what I have and what I can and what I'm going to have.
So it was surreal. Like you felt like you thought at first like you had a little bit more to go till you got the offers.
Yeah, I feel like I had like a lot more to go. Like regardless, even if I started, it just didn't. I just felt like I still had a lot of skills I needed to get.
How would you describe the recruiting process?
It's a lot of like getting college's attention, like coach's attention first, like because the hardest part I feel is like just getting them to respond and look at your film in general, at least for me. What the heck? Someone just called me. It's just like getting them to respond and like look at your stuff first, and once they find interest in you, they'll start a conversation. You can start a conversation, asking them questions. At least for me, like, cause yeah, but that's mostly how it has been for me, especially since COVID. Like, coaches haven't been as active with everyone because like we can't go down to the schools and all that. Because I was planning on going a couple of trips to different colleges
Oh,
around this
really?
time, but yeah, but since they extended the dead period, like that made everything harder.
So the hardest part is just like to get the coaches to look at your film.
Yeah, at least for me. And then once they get there, they usually spark a conversation, at least somewhat of a conversation, at least.
Like they start contacting you more.
Yeah, a little bit more every once in a while. Yeah.
Have you been talking to any other colleges?
Right now, the college I've been talking to the most is like Northwestern, other than Boston. Yeah, Northwestern. Northwestern's been holding quite a conversation with me. They said I'm in their process. They wanna get to know me and stuff.
So you've
So yeah.
been talking to Northwestern. That's a good program. Like
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they're a really good program,
they're
especially academics.
they're definitely up and coming too. Like they went to the Big Ten championship.
They gave Ohio State a good little struggle too for the first half.
Like Fields didn't even have the like game he had against Clemson that against Northwestern.
Yeah. That was they gave him a full fight.
What part of the recruiting process would you say you're at right now?
Uh, I'd still say like I'm still like getting in just getting college coaches' attention for like a lot of because I've only had the attention of a couple of coaches like 3-4 coaches who are like actively staying in contact with me. But like besides that, I'm still just trying to see who wants to look at my film, who wants to get my film, like to see what I can do and where they can put me. And yeah, that's pretty much for me.
So you're just kind of like getting into the process of getting like contacting coaches.
Yeah. Because my film this year is a lot more better. It's a lot better than the film compared to my last year. Yeah, because IMG helped me improve on that.
They helped you a lot at IMG.
Yeah. Like every skill I have, pretty much they helped me with. Yeah.
All around.
Yeah. Tremendous growth.
Do the coaches at IMG Academy run the program kind of like a college football team?
Yeah, definitely. They try to model it like that pretty much. That's what they try to make it similar to, since it's pretty much a college prep. Every like the academics, the football style, we're pretty much running an NFL style defense. Because just a little dumbed
Wow.
down, our coach likes to say. Just a little dumbed down, our coach likes to say, but like compared to it's pretty much an NFL style defense with college academics, all that stuff. That's what they try to make it seem like.
So like it preps you for later on.
Yeah, all the IMG alumni who's gone up to the next level, they just say once they get there, it's just like they already know what's happening. Like they're ready. They can just jump straight into everything.
They're prepared, and then like you said, like it's kind of like an NFL defense.
Yeah. Because since our coach Pepper Johnson, he played for a bunch of different NFL teams and Giants, all them, and he pretty much brought his defense to us, and
Wow,
that's what
that's
we're
cool.
pretty much playing.
What's it like going to a boarding school?
It's different. It's just like you're pretty much just around your friends all the time, just your teammates, and you pretty much live on top of each other. Because you have a roommate, it's you and your roommate in each room, and right, it's just like a whole hallway, just football dudes, and you just doing whatever. I mean, you can hang out outside, you can do whatever. It's interesting, but I mean, this year you can't leave campus as much as you want to compared to last year, but
Is it because of COVID?
yeah, they don't want us get in contact with people. They have a lot of new rules because of COVID.
At least you guys are there.
Is there what?
At least you guys get to still go there.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of teams in high schools aren't even able to play high football, so we're happy. We're happy to at least be playing.
So you have one roommate.
Yeah.
What's the biggest game you ever played in?
The biggest game?
Mm-hmm.
I definitely say it's the Duncanville game for me. Yeah, that Duncanville game was pretty big.
So the Duncanville game.
Yeah, it was like the stadium was big. It had a lot of people in there. It was loud sometimes. Yeah.
So they get loud there.
Yeah, it got pretty loud. At least loudest I've ever had a game, but if you ask me, one of the louder ones.
What's the best game you've had in your high school career so far?
Best game I had. That's it. I mean, I'm just gonna say the Venice game. The Venice game was pretty good. I did pretty good. I got that my pick six on that Venice game, and I was pretty consistent. I got a good couple tackles and all that.
So the Venice game, since you got pick six and you're like consistent.
Yeah. All my other games, all my other games are pretty consistent too. But I just didn't feel like I had a big play like that. A lot of my other games.
And you got to score a touchdown.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about making out-of-state trips for football?
Just like the travel. I like traveling a lot and seeing different things and being in different states. Because I ain't never been to Texas before in Tennessee before those trips. And those was cool just seeing the city around a little bit. The little bit we saw, that was cool seeing.
So that you get to make see like new things that you haven't seen before.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, it's a new experience.
Your coaches like take you to see stuff when you're there, like after practice.
Not much. For Duncanville when we was in Texas, we got to go look at the Cowboy Stadium. We had like a
Oh,
whole
wow.
thing. We did warm ups, not warm ups, a walkthrough the day before on the in the stadium. We had
That's
like
cool.
dinner. We had like lunch up in there, like luxury area or something. It was tight.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you see any players?
No, it was just us. It was just us in there, but it was still cool regardless because we got to see all the trophies and stuff they had down there.
That's cool, like all the Super Bowl trophies.
Yeah. There was probably fakes. It looked like they just had them in stands, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter.
It always looks cool, the Cowboy Stadium.
Yeah, especially when you like standing in the stadium and everything. All that looks so cool.
Who was your favorite football player as a kid?
Uh, as a kid, I'd say probably Julio Jones. Cause like being like a Falcons fan for like the longest, like I thought Julio Jones was like the coolest. Like he was just mossing dudes. He was tearing it up on the field. Like no one could guard him. People were saying he was different, and I was
He,
just like, yeah,
he's good.
Julio Jones. Man. Yeah, he's huge. Yeah, especially for a wide receiver that moves like him. He's like, yeah, he's big.
And he
It's
played for
crazy.
Alabama, right?
Yeah, he played for Alabama.
Another Alabama receiver.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Smith.
Alabama makes a lot of good players.
And they got the Heisman winner last night, Devontae Smith.
Yeah. Devontae Smith is different. Yeah, he's different.
All three of the non-quarterback players to win it since 2000 have all been from Alabama.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. That
I
shows
didn't know
you
that till I
Alabama's doing
saw
it
it
right.
last night.
No, I didn't know that either. Yeah, that shows you Alabama's doing it right.
Then he was the first receiver since Desmond Howard.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy too.
Yeah,
Like he looks skinny.
yeah, for real. But he's gonna do something. He's gonna do something crazy in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna go crazy.
You try to model your game after anyone.
Uh, I most I really haven't like for the longest. I didn't really know who to model it after, but like after I'd say probably Isaiah Simmons, mostly because like how he just versatile. Like I want to be versatile along all across the field and like be able to be put wherever a coach needs me. And then I
Yeah.
feel like that's a good skill to have.
So since he's versatile, you like to model your game after
Yeah,
him.
my versatility off of him. And like I want to try to get better DB skills, get better at reading defense offenses, and like reading run pass with all the route combos, all that.
He was good for
Mm-hmm.
Clemson, and he got
Yeah,
drafted like eighth.
I think so. Yeah, he got drafted. Why? Yeah, I don't know what pick he got drafted at. Yeah, he hasn't been doing as much at Arizona and the
Mm-hmm.
Cardinals, but we'll see what happens. What he can show us the next couple of years.
I remember Giants fans thought they were going to get him like at number 4.
Yeah, they did, but nah, nope, nope. Giants can't catch a break.
And they don't have a good quarterback.
Nope. They finna have to figure something out with them for next because they's going through it.
How would you describe yourself off the field?
Uh, I'd say like chill. I don't really be doing much to be honest. Yeah, I just be doing my own thing, just chilling, laying back.
See, it's chill kind of mostly.
Yeah, mostly. Yeah. When I'm not doing anything football related, I'm just hanging out.
What are 3 things you like to do besides football?
I play a good bit of video games. For one point in time, I did like video editing and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Um, Yeah. It was just like I just had time. I had like a little bit of money I could use, so I could have like an Adobe program. And I was just doing a lot of video editing. And it was something to try. I don't know if I really have a third, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't really know if I have a third.
So you like to do video games and video editing?
Yeah.
I was just playing video games before this.
Pretty much, yeah.
I was
Shoot.
doing the face of the franchise.
Oh, word? Oh, yeah. I never actually really got into Madden for the
Really?
longest. Yeah, up until I got up to IMG, like everyone was playing Madden. I had to try to at least get decent, but dude's been playing that for like since like middle school, and ain't no way I can beat none of them.
Like
Yeah, but
all
none
the
of them beating me in COD.
like Superstar KO and all that.
Yeah. But those is fun. Those is fun playing with my dudes.
And then I hate though when someone like whoever you're playing, the guy just quits because you're beating him.
Yeah. That's what people be salty at that game. I swear.
And the last question I was for fun. You get to take any 3 NFL players to dinner. They can be past or present. Who are you taking?
Ed Reed. Yeah, because Ed Reed's like one of the goats I looked up to. I'm gonna take who see I just Troy Polamalu. He's another like because when I was playing safety for a little bit, that's another safety. I was like, yeah, he's that's who I want to be. And I'm gonna take my coach, Pepper Johnson. Why not? He can talk a lot, so I'll just let him do his thing.
So you got your coach and then Ed Reed and Troy Polamalu.
Yeah.
Troy Polamalu was good.
Yeah, he was really good. Yeah, he was like a really instinctive player.
My dad saw him play at USC.
Oh, did he?
Since my dad went to USC.
Oh, wait, okay. What did he play in sports at USC?
No.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But it's funny because my mom went to UCLA.
Okay. Oh, there was close. There was somewhat in the same state. That's what's up.
Rivals.
I feel.
Ed Reed, he was a good one.
Yeah. Every was really good. Yeah, every was mad good.
All right, thanks for joining me today. Those are all the questions I have.
No problem, bro.